My name is April Hall. I'm from Great Falls, Montana. My granddaughter died of battered child syndrome in June of 2011 after we fought with Family Services trying to remove her from the home. My first call was made in January because my granddaughter, when I'd get her, she was always had bruises, cuts, scrapes, and her half-brother actually told me that they were doing drugs in the home in front of them. And then I didn't get to see her because, of course, Family Service checked it out. The mother wouldn't let me see her until February, and at which time I was going to keep her overnight. But when I got her, she was crying, and I knew something was wrong, so I called the mother and made her come with me to the emergency room. And at that time, they found a broken arm. And so I had her for 5 days emergency custody, and I took her to Family Services, had me take her to another doctor. They did a full body x-ray, and they found that her other arm had been broken and never taken care of. So I had her for 5 days, and the lady from Family Services called me after we went to a bone doctor, told me I had 20 minutes to get her back to the mother because her supervisor, and the county attorney had had a meeting and decided there was nothing, and they were going to return her. Then I didn't get to see her again until the beginning of April. And when we met, all the hair was gone off the top of her head, and there was a tooth missing off the bottom. And she smelled like marijuana really bad and was filthy. So the mother was going to bring her to the doctor, I guess, to prove to me that something medically was wrong. And we went and had blood work to the doctor, and they found nothing medically wrong with her. And so I called Family Services. My sister and I went in there, and I begged the lady. I said, I will pay for it. I will drive her to Helena. I will pay for it. Just make an appointment, because I had talked to a dentist, and he told me 2-year-olds don't lose their teeth. Unfortunately, that was on deaf ears, and we fought. And then the beginning of June, I got a call from October's half-brother's dad, and he told me the mother had called and told him October was now missing 3 teeth. So again, we got a hold of Family Services, said, hey, now there's more teeth, more hair missing. 5 people called. 5 people called on that, and nothing was done. She told me to have police check. I did that. Nothing was done. And on June 23rd, when I was in New York City, we got a call saying that October fell and bumped her head in 2 different places, once on the sidewalk, or on the sidewalk, in the basement. We don't know which story we were going to stick with. And she was at the emergency room, and we had my daughter and my niece go to find out what was going on, since we couldn't. And the story was horrific. It turned out horrific. And she was flown to Salt Lake City to the Children's Hospital, but there was nothing they could do. And on June 25th, she passed away. But it's just sad that nobody will listen to you. No matter, even with all those people calling. My son even called from Afghanistan, and still nothing was done. All right.